I can try. Do you have another microphone at all?
That's my question.
And now while we wait, LK shall dance for you.
Switch arms.
Exactly. That's what Pokemon awesome. With the Kuriboh set. Hold on, wait. What? Hey. No.
There we go. Okay, we're going to take a question. The kitty girl who's hiding from me. What's up? Kitty. I've only actually ever played a card game once. And ironically, it was against the man that I'm facing off against today. You want to tell them the beginning of that story, Crows?
Oh, I only get the beginning part this time. Okay. So, I work for a website called Comics Online, and we were at Comic-Con, what, 2 years ago, was it? 2008, yeah. And pretty much, we first went into the Yu-Gi-Oh! World premiere of the 5Ds show and crashed that with Brick Boy over here making snarky commentary all through it. That was fun. So we went downstairs, and for the site I work on, we had the demo of the new expansion pack for their card game. And so I was like, hey, you want to know what would be funny? You know, if you demoed it with me, because we. Wow, this Mike really doesn't like us. So yeah, we were like, yeah, let's demo it together since we have never played before. So all of a sudden, the guys at Upper Deck who used to own the card game just look at us, and then all of a sudden, the two main guys in charge of promotions just go in the back and start going. And we're sitting there like, uh-oh, what's going on? Yeah, he's all calm, like, what's going on? I'm like, oh crap, am I in trouble? So, they come back over, and they say to us, really specifically, what you guys do, you cannot do with this, understand? Really vague terms. And we're like, okay, sure. So then we sit down to play, and the guy's like showing us all the new 5Ds rules, and so I was like, here's this. Okay, and I kind of just look at each other, and then we look at him like, we've actually never played the card game before. The guy looks at us. He knew who we were, and he was really trying to hold back, trying to keep it together. But yeah, he pretty much taught us how to play. So, and now that Upper Deck does not have the card game anymore, I have still the footage of that game. Maybe we'll hit online one day.
You guys want to know who won that duel?
Yes.
Or did you just tell him that?
No, I didn't tell him. I'll save that part for you.
Yeah, I didn't take a single life point off Crows. He lost 900 life points, but only because he activated the trap card. He activated a trap card that allowed him to survive an attack that I made against him. So, really, is that what it is?
Yeah, you won.
I guess, but yeah, you won fair and square, and and at the end of the duel, the guy who was demoing it turns to me and says, "If you had a Kuriboh, maybe you could have survived." But yeah, hopefully it won't be a repeat of that. We're going to have to take maybe 2 more questions, and then we're going to duel.
Yeah.
So the guy who's holding a winged Kuriboh over there. I'm sorry.
That looks just like you.
What advice would you give someone who's planning to make their own bridge series?
I would tell them not to have their phone on.
Yeah.
My mom, she loves me.
She's lying. But I would advise you, first of all, to do a series that you love. Don't spend, like, I mean, for example, if I were doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge because I hated it, then I would be very depressed right now. You know, I only do something like this as like a tribute, or because you know enough about it that you could. Yeah. Like for example, if I were to spoof Twilight, I don't know anything about Twilight.
Edward.
Right. I know that there's a guy called Edward, a guy called Jacob, and that's it. You know, I don't know anything else. Unfortunately.
Your knowledge is actually better than mine, then.
Right? So yeah, don't go into something without knowing anything about it. But just do it, and when you're writing, make sure you realize that other people are going to be hearing the lines that you write. So don't write stuff that only makes you laugh. That's what I do for Naruto, the abridged comedy spoof series, and strangely enough, it makes other people laugh. But that's a fluke, I think. But I really don't know. I mean, because when I started, I didn't really know what I was getting into. I wrote it to try and make people laugh, and really, that's all you need. You just need the will to make people laugh, and you know that's all that's important. Don't worry about equipment or software or anything like that. Just make the jokes funny and have a good time. You know, don't worry about the length. It's not any funnier to be 6 minutes long or 10 minutes long. That doesn't change the humor quality or anything like that. Would you have any words of wisdom, Crows? Since you've made so many abridged series.
No.
Come on.
Not even Don't Be Me, Don't Be Crows.
He has a lot of long-running series.
You have a lot of long-running series. He has about 5 machinimas in the works, one of which has 1 episode. I was in that, by the way.
One of them has half an episode.
Half an episode, yes. One last question. It has to be a really good one. They're all pointing at the guy in the cap, so... I'm sorry. I will answer all. If you come to the autograph signing afterwards, I will answer any questions you have, and I'll also be around the convention. And if you catch me after this, maybe I'll answer your questions at the booth as well. Yeah. So please don't feel like you won't be able to ask me anything.
Okay.
Do you have a day job, or did you have one or anything?
Sorry?
Day job. A day job. Or...
Day job. That's a really boring question. But I work in retail. It's really not that interesting. People recognize me sometimes. I was serving somebody once, and I was getting something out for them, and I was just about to finish serving them, and they said, "Where's the new episode?" And I was like, "What do I do? Do I react? Do I pretend I didn't hear them?" But yeah, that's happened from time to time. It's not. I also do some theatre acting as well, which is here and there. It all gets me by. I'm not a very interesting person, what can I say? We can take one more question, because that was a pretty brief one. The lady on the left there.
Can I ask you to do a Yami voice thing?
Yes.
Okay. Can you say, "I make dueling sexy"?
That goes without saying. No? Okay. Now? Are we ready? Are we ready?
My vote's gay.
Are you ready?
Go. Wait.
You make dueling sexy! Or do you mean me? You should have been more specific. I make dueling sexy. Okay, so now, Crows, do you make dueling sexy?
Yes.
I'm bringing sexy back to this duel.
Okay, so how are we going to do this? We might need somebody to come over and referee this, because we have no... Okay, the gentleman with the beard.
I'm on my knees this
Okay, so we each have to set this down, right? Okay, we're standing up. This should be interesting. Everybody's going. Hey guys, we really can't.
We'll give you a play.
Okay, this was not
Announce your moves.
Okay, we're going to announce our moves, so don't worry too much about seeing it.
I still want to see it.
I do too.
Everyone return to your seat, please.
I was standing up.
Careful what you say, they take it literally.
What's your question, lady?
I wanted to know if you're ready to be made a bitch tonight at our panel. 10 p.m. in Apollo Room 3-4.
I was busy making him a bitch.
No, I was gonna be like, silly Kuriboh, bitches are for kids.
Leave the terrible jokes to me. Thank you very much, Mariana. Is everybody coming to the Mariana Miller versus Little Kuriboh panel? It's going to be awesome. Make sure you bring an ID. But yes, we are.